While Paso City Council approving millions of dollars to continue busing migrants out of our area.
Yeah, but questions are being raised by council members on whether this falls on El Paso taxpayers. KTSM 9 News reporter Shelby Kapp was at City Council today. She joins us live near the U.S.-Mexico border.
Well, Andy and Natasha, we now know the amount of money that the city of El Paso has spent on the migrant situation since July. That number is $4 million. Now, also today, council approving to spend up to $6 million to continue busing migrants out of our area, but some representatives bringing up concerns about being reimbursed from the federal government.
You know, if we're already spending $250,000 of El Pasoans' taxpayer money, and we're using this money to put them in hotels that they're not on the streets.
Okay, let me answer that again. Let me go ahead and answer it again, because you're not spending El Paso taxpayers' money, because we're getting reimbursed 100% of the money from the federal government.
Representative Sissy Lizarraga asking why the city isn't getting help from the state.
Buzzing people and confusing people that they're going to a location where they didn't ask to go. We don't want them to go to the White House. We don't want them to go to Martha's Vineyard. We want them to go where they want to go.
Deputy City Manager Mario D'Agostino says since July, a total of $2.6 million have been spent on busing migrants. So we asked if the just approved up to $6 million would last.
Expend it rather quickly if it stays at these numbers today.
He adds that the city has been in communication with the federal government regarding reimbursement.
Understand that this has an effect on the locals here in El Paso, and it's that part that we're actually financing this until reimbursed. And so whether that's the time it takes to get the money back or the people who are actually working the endeavor, those are times spent where they could be doing something else.
Some city council members also bringing up an emergency declaration that council urged the mayor to issue last week. However, today Mayor Oscar Leeser did say that that emergency declaration was not needed. He said the main goal is to keep people off the street, and the deputy city manager saying that if we were to see Border Patrol do those street releases again, then at that point, that's when we would need a declaration. Back to you.
So Shelby, a lot of numbers, a lot of dollar amounts coming out of council today. So you said the city spent $4 million since July. Has that money been reimbursed from the federal government?
Yeah, so Natasha, that of $4 million is all within just one quarter since July. That quarter actually ends at the end of September. And so then they can submit for reimbursement from the federal government. However, we do know that the city did receive $2 million from the federal government for future expenses. However, the deputy city manager is saying today that they have not yet received that money.
All right. Our Shelby Kapp reporting for us live from the U.S.